Okay, good morning, everyone. It's Monday, I think. Certainly feels like a Monday. And I am wearing a onesie and drinking coffee. That's good coffee. Okay, so today we are gonna return to one of the notebooks that I've been working on for a while in Spark. Oh crap. It's actually one of those fun things where as I do it, I occasionally remember features that I want to add to Spark or utility libraries. But the main purpose for this the main purpose for this notebook is to collect some data for a talk about ASF and Jupyter-related projects and look at what the diversity in terms of gender is for these different projects. I'm going to make a note to myself about one of the things that I want to do, and it's adding async saver load to a util-lib. Cool. I'll do that in my non-existent copious spare time. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch into live mode. So I use Google Cloud. I use Dataproc normally when I'm doing small clusters. I have this shell script that I use called startjump2. It's not a particularly complex shell script. It connects to, in this case, because these have public IPs, Holden Magic M, and it uses SSH shuttle, which is written by one of my former bosses. And it's useful. It allows you to set up a quick transparent proxy, which I find very useful. Transparent proxy server that works as a poor man's VPN, forwards over SSH, and doesn't require admin. Works with Linux and Mac OS. Supports DNS tunneling. And so that's what I use, and then I can connect to here. We can see there's actually, strangely, there's a PiSpark shell and a Spark shell, both running with 2 V cores. Their application master, yeah. So one of the things which came up is this is a preview release of Dataproc, and one of the things that they've got rid of, which kind of was not a thing that I'm super excited about us getting rid of in this preview release, is the Spark Web UI, because I use that shit all the time. And the theory is that the Spark history server serves the need of that, but I'm not completely convinced. Spark history server, yarn, oh, that's, okay, well, that's all kinds of fun. Yeah. History server. Yeah. Yeah. So my guess is that the Spark history server, which is supposed to be our super happy friends, is probably not actually properly configured either. Let's go ahead and find out, though. We'll go to Holden Magic M, port 8123. In here, go ahead and open this. This is the notebook where it's just doing some things. And I'm because I want to look at the, do I have SC? Yeah. sc.conf. Getconf. Okay, cool. sc.getconf.get. Cool. So nominally we have the Spark history server on this port, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Cool. It's not actually running. So I'm glad this is a preview version. I'm going to go have some discussions with the people who are working on the preview version later on. Because if we're going to turn this off, we really need to turn the history server on by default. Which, you know, it's not super surprising that it wasn't there because it's not showing up in the application list here. Anyways, enough complaining about preview software. I can do that all day. Let's go ahead and write some fun code. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get rid of this because we really don't need to print that out. Let's scroll down and figure out where we were left off. Oh yeah, so the thing that I was talking to myself about earlier is I think it'd be useful to have non-blocking df saver load, and it would allow us to do something similar to checkpointing, but across different versions. That's super strange. Whatever. Okay. So it's basic functionality. This one is looking up stuff from the Meetup API, which I was going to skip. Yeah, this one is looking up authors by project and commit. Oh yeah, this is, I think this might have been where I left off. Certainly looks like it might have been. Last time we were here, one of the things that I wanted to do was, because people have multiple email addresses over their time contributing in open source projects, and we really want an idea of a person rather than an email address. The hope was that more people would have GitHub accounts. Looks like the hit rate is a lot lower than I was expecting, but that's okay. Oh, and this failed. That's unfortunate. Authors to GitHub username. Well, yeah. Okay. So this was a sample. And we can go ahead and get rid of that sample data frame now, I think, because I don't need the mini version, provided that I have the full version. Sorry, I'm not great at keeping a bunch of things in my head this early in the morning, so when I don't... Yeah, okay. So we have the full version up here. And we have the mini version down here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of the mini version because we don't, strictly speaking, need that anymore. Ah! Damn it. Okay. This number 105 is where we were, more or less. Don't need this one. That's an interesting test, but also don't need that. Wait, what happens if I call show? It's going to fail. Should fail. Yeah, okay, this is going to take a while. We're going to go ahead, swap this with a 4. It's not very scientific. Oh yeah, this is the user bio. Okay, yeah. So, actually before we do that, one of the things that I think I should do is inside of here, this lookup GitHub user by email. One of the things that you can see is there's a bunch of try except blocks. And these are all just really because we're calling a external API. And they might rate limit us, and it might also just have transient failures, but we should back off if we get rate limiting errors. In theory, the underlying library PyGitHub does an okay job of handling this, but since we are using multiple computers, and PyGitHub assumes that you're not, it's not the right approach for us. So we have to do our own error handling. That being said, this try and accept thing, manually doing that all the time, makes the code a little bit difficult to read. So what I was going to go ahead and do is look up Python exponential back off, and hopefully find a PiPi library. This looks pretty close to maybe what I want. Provided back off on exception. This looks pretty solid. Oh, crap. Sorry. I have a morning alarm to remind me to go to work. Let me go turn that off. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. We're back. Yeah, this actually looks pretty close to what I want. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and install this library. And yeah, cool. Although the catch is, because we still don't have a unified way of installing libraries in Spark, and for some reason I was doing something weird with Conda, I think, in the setup script, but I don't remember what or why. I can't use my own solution, which is CoffeeBoat. Well, not my own solution. I can't use one of the solutions that I've worked on, which is CoffeeBoat, which is nice for installing things. Ooh, build error. I should follow up with that. Why can't I use this? Let's go ahead and look up the setup script so I can remember why I can't use this. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see another project that I'm working on is downloading all of my photos from Disneyland. But actually before, I'm sorry for the brief interlude, but one of the other projects which I work on is Spark Testing Base. And I meant to, before we got too deep into the notebooks today, take a quick look at that. And that's just because we did a new release of Spark yesterday, and unfortunately Spark Testing Base needs to be recompiled for all of those things. Okay, so CodeCov failed on this one. CodeCov in this place actually is really, the code coverage testing is pretty much garbage, unfortunately. I should really turn it off for this project. And it's just because it doesn't do a great job of understanding that only parts of the Scala code are included for different different versions of the build. So I should probably actually maybe just turn it on for Python only, because we don't do those same tricks in Python here. But Spark Testing Base, new version, that's good. I'm going to go over here I'm going to deactivate this Python environment. I'm going to go through these quickly, make sure I don't have an SBT running in there. I do. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go back here. We're on master, git pull. And there's a little script that I use to cross build. Because I got part of the way through, I'm going to go ahead and delete the last sonotype release. It didn't make it out of staging, so it's fine. But I just want to do this. Sorry for the quick sidetrack. I just want to publish a new version of this. So we're going to go staging repositories. Let's go down to com Holden Caro, and we're going to drop it. And we're going to hit refresh. Hit refresh again. Cool, and it's gone. And then I'll just kick this off. It'll start pushing different, essentially I use different branches for the releases, and it'll push a different branch release for every version of Spark that Spark Testing Base is supposed to support. And it'll also upload the artifacts to Sonotype, and assuming that all of the tests pass locally while it's running that, and in Travis CI, I get the emails, then I'll go ahead and promote the release. And then Spark Testing Base will support the new versions of Spark that came out in the past weeks. And that'll be good. There's some other bug fixes in there. But let's go back here to the part where I wasn't sure why I was doing a thing anymore. I could have had a good reason, though. So let's go and take a look. Okay, I think it was launch clusters. No, that's something else. Maybe it was Jupyter.sh. Oh, I remember now. Damn it. Okay. So the reason why I don't use the tool that I made to handle dependencies, and instead I have this kind of really annoying tool. And by annoying tool, I mean like I have the setup script, and if I want to add a new thing, I have to bounce the cluster. Is this thing. So I think there's an issue for it. Yeah. They got triggered by code. If it's a pip rec, and so C issue. Yeah, cool. And so the problem is essentially, because this is being triggered by code rather than by a pip install, the CoffeeBoat tool that I have only really handles pip installs and conda installs. So this part wouldn't work, which is why I have to keep doing it this somewhat frustrating way where I restart a cluster, because that's very slow and slows us down. But that's all right. Made a note about it, so hopefully I'll actually remember it. Let's... Yeah. All right. So this is all well and good, but is this on PiPi? PiPi? Oh, no, here it is. It's PiPi version 1.5.0. Yay, okay. Let's go ahead. Okay. Ooh. I should update GPG. That, okay, well, many things that I should do. Some of them that I will do. Diversity analytics. Okay, get diff. Cool. Get add requirements.tx. Oh yeah, okay. Commit-am. Change handling of secrets file. Adding a secrets literal. And add backoff module from PiPi to handle external API requests. Cool. Yeah, let's push that. GS util, yeah. I do have a script to restart the cluster. Don't super want to do it right now, but I probably should because this is the thing that I want to do. I want to use the backoff module. So let's go ahead and restart the cluster today. Actually, before we do that, it normally does a very good job of this, but I'm going to save in checkpoint and just download the notebook. Just as like it's normally fine, but since my brain is almost working today, let's just make a backup just in case really quickly before I restart my cluster. Okay, and so restarting the cluster is a little slow. It's a little hacky, but whatever. The other news is because I'm running a preview version, and it's a public preview. If you wanna go try it, you can also try it as well. And no secrets. You can when I restart the cluster, we might see that the Spark history server issue has been fixed, and it's actually starting the Spark history server by default. My expectation is that's not the case, but that would be a pleasant surprise. I always like it when my code unexpectedly starts working. So while that's happening, because this part will take a while, let's go back through the backoff module and see how we're going to use it. So yeah, looks like we can use backoff on exception, backoff.expo. We have to list the exceptions. I don't remember what the GitHub one is, so I might be lazy and just dump in exception, like a bad person. Or, yeah, I think I could be a better human, and I probably should be because I'm live streaming this. So what I'll do is I'll just force an exception. I'll do a series of requests with the non-authenticated API, which will throw an exception pretty quickly. We don't need to use this backoff on predicate. Yeah, I don't think we need some random jitter. It's fine. We're not trying to trick someone here. We're just trying to be respectful of their API limits and not hammer them too hard. So I think we're fine. So that's good. So we'll rewrite, I'll click OK here. So we'll take all of these tries and accepts, and we'll wrap this in a retry, and that'll be good. The other one, and we can do that here too. We can get rid of all of these tries and accepts, and again, wrap it in this retry logic. We could also do that if we go up here. I think we have similar logic that happens again. Yeah, and inside of the Meetup code. I'm not as fussed about the Meetup code though, because we don't really need that data for V1. But I mean, if we change it, we should test it, and I don't have the time to test it today, so let's just change these two, and we can follow up with that one later. Yeah, and so we can actually fix one of the to-dos to do better back off, and we can we'll comment that out. We can kick off some of these non-blocking. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my voice. We can kick off some of these non-blocking functions, and that'll be great. We could look at the CrunchBase info, I guess. Certainly would want to do that as a non-blocking function because it's going to take a while. Oh yeah, okay. This is another thing which I guess I've been meaning to do today. Is rewriting the tone analyzer to use NLTK, UDF. But the main thing that I actually want to do is we're going to have essentially a list of email addresses per person, and I want to find emails which they've sent to the dev list which have been replied to, with the idea that we can then ask people what the pronouns used for the original sender are. Oh, wait, shit, that's the phone. Why is it going off? It's not, okay, it's only 9:30, sorry. Oh, but I can eat some breakfast while this is auto-completing, and by breakfast I mean questionable healthy grain food bar thing. Okay, it's deleted the cluster. It's probably recreating, yeah, so it's still recreating the cluster. So this part here, yeah, there's a bunch of random fixes in here. Okay, yeah, so this part here is to randomly key the data, I think because it wasn't working out super well, and I wanted to do a random shuffle because there was too much data ending up on single nodes. Box ID, box name, origin. Let's look at some of these. Oh. No, those are the sample sizes. I want to look at some of the mailing list data, and we can focus on doing that part while the other parts run in the background. But we are still going to have to wait for the cluster to come back up. So, mini snack time. For actually, while the cluster is being recreated, one of the other things I can do besides eating this medium delicious snack bar is we can check in on the Spark testing base release. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead to our good friend Travis, CI, and take a look at the status of the project. Okay, so it looks like there's an issue with the pre-2.0 versions. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to halt the release process, and I'm going to check out the branch that failed, which I think this one is 140. 140 0 10 0. So that's all well and good. Let's go ahead and find out what it is. Oh, yeah, I am trans. My pronouns are she or her. It's tattooed on my wrist, although actually I'm not entirely. I can go into talking mode for a brief second. This is not designed to be showed to a webcam super well, but yeah, this is my pronoun. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go back to compiling some code. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see, and this is just while we wait for the cluster to reboot, because I use the testing library everywhere. Yeah, I know my voice is a lot lower, but that's pretty much who I am. That's weird. Compiled just fine. Let's do a test compile. Cool. Sample data frame test. Looks like I just screwed something up in there. Let's go into Spark testing base. All right. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? No, okay, sample data frame test.java. Sample data frame test. Wait. Oh, it's sample Java data frame test, that's why. That's the ticket, okay. 133. Oh. Wait, what? I can't have case classes in Java, can I? No. Yeah, wait, okay. Let's go into the git log, figure out what's going on with that file. Sample Java data frame. Sample Java? This is sample Java data frame. Sample Java data frame. Okay, yeah, this is not Java. Oh, somehow this got screwed up. Well, I mean, this is probably RDD. Oh, hopefully that's Carolyn. No, it's cool. It is you? Yay! It's my wife. Oh. Do you want to come and get a kiss to make it better? It's on this camera today because I'm using the big computer to do the video processing from Disneyland.
The computer is kind of special.
What?
It's dying.
Oh, yeah, no, the big computer needs to get replaced when I have more time. You know what? This is a pre-2.0 test. It doesn't look like it's necessarily worked. I'm slightly confused about the state of this test. Or there should be a post 2.0 version of this then, I guess, is the... Yeah, there is a 2.0 version of this? No, there's not. Yeah. What does the simple Java data frame test cover? It's been a while, but it's... I mean, these are all references to class magic time, so that should be relatively easy to fix, assuming that's the only thing that's going on. But given that this wasn't compiling, there's a chance there's other things in here that are a little off. Okay, basic magic. Yeah. Okay, class basic. Nope. Okay. Magic time. Magic? No. Okay, let's go ahead and find where the magic time class was otherwise defined. That should probably be an SRC test. Yeah. It is defined in the Scala one, which is kind of a cheat. Whatever. Magictime.java. Public class magic time implements serializable. Okay, let's Spark Java Beans. Okay. Yeah. So we make two private things matching our case class. So private name. Oh, it's private string name. I spend way too much time in Scala and Python. And the other one is, fuck, what is the other one? Timestamp, private. Timestamp T. Okay. All right, and then we write getters and setters. Yay, public. String get name. Public timestamp get T. Public void set name string new name. This dot name equals new name. Public void set T timestamp T and T. This dot T equals NT. Cool. That should give us our Java bean. That should work. Oh, except I probably have to import the timestamp. Yeah. Oops. And give it a package. Sorry about that. Forgot my imports. I know this is kind of a rabbit hole, but it's a great way to kill time while your cluster restarts. Cool. Go ahead and run that again. Oh, yeah. Java beans. I want to follow the conventions here because we're supposed to make this look like Java. I don't want to rewrite. I really don't want to rewrite all of these. Do I have to use a noarg constructor? Yeah. I don't know. It has to have a noarg constructor, but it doesn't have to have only noarg constructors. I hope. Because that would make rewriting the code annoying. Okay. Yeah, I always get my constructors mixed up. Java constructor, because Scala uses a different one than Java. Yeah, okay. Cool. Public magic time. Public magic time. String, new name, timestamp, T. This dot name. This dot T equals NT. Meow. Meow.
Is the pink border on your video?
Wait, which one's the pink border?
The pink border under your picture.
Oh, the one where it says my name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Oh. exciting 90s throwback Java bean code for testing. Hopefully this is finished soon and I can go back. Wait, what? Let's see. Less magic time. What the hell? Oh, javautil. Oh, shit. Sample Java frame test 93. So this is a list of magic times. Okay, so line 93 says javautil list magic time cannot be converted to javautil list basic magic time. Assert data frame approximately equals. Why would it have to be? Oh crap, it's down here, isn't it? Okay, extends basic magic. Yeah, okay. This is not fun. I really don't want to spend my time fucking around with 90s Java beans. But I also don't want to stop the release. Although I can come back to it and finish the release later because I've got the cluster back. Okay, let's go back to writing happy Spark code. I mean, relatively happy Spark code. Start jump 2. And so SSH shuttle does require admin privileges on the machine that you're running it on, but not on the machine that you're connecting to, which is very convenient. For me, it doesn't really matter because these are small data prod clusters, but it's very useful in a lot of other circumstances. Okay. Kernel starting. Please wait. Connected. So we were going to go ahead and rewrite some of these try and accepts to use our new fancy library that we found on the internet. So that's a great plan. So let's scroll down. Okay, this is the first one. So yeah, let's so we're going to go ahead and move this around. Handles. So instead, we're going to use our new friend, backoff, import backoff. So we're going to go ahead, give this that decorator backoff on exception. I'm going to be lazy because it's been a long day. We're going to back off on the exception, which is not great, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Yeah. users total count. So then this is going to go back up an indentation level. This change does mean that we might make an extra request. That's okay. I don't really care about that. Can do the same thing down here. Import backoff. So again, so there we go. Okay. So this is so this is operating on a full array, so I don't actually want to do that. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Yeah, so I'm applying my backoff on the inner function, which is the one that I want, because I don't want to restart the test on the entire array, I just want to redo it on that one. Okay, f is not defined. Yeah, no shit. Let's go back up here. And start running. Some imports, yeah, so it turns out that even when we set this to true, it does approximately jack shit. Yeah, so we can see that. I am going to try the getconf.getValue. Hold on. Spark, history server, yarn. History, server address. Let's, maybe it's just .get. Yeah, cool. I don't expect this to work, but I would be super pleasantly surprised if it did. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, cool. In theory, in preview data proc, Spark UI is force disabled, but history server fills the gap, except history server hasn't started by default. Cool. That's just a comment to myself. It's a little snarky, but that's my job. Or at least I tell myself that's my job. Okay. Yeah, non-blocking. I don't need this or this anymore. Okay. That'll take a while. Yeah. Probably don't need the show here either. Yeah, and there we go. We have the non-blocking save load here. And this is where we get down into the part that we just rewrote. Cool. And so those two cells, along with a lot of other ones, are going to be running. Authors to GitHub username. I don't need the first one anymore. We'll switch this 4 to a 5. And do I want to leave that show in there? No, that's fine. We don't need to do that. Looking up the info from CrunchBase, this is definitely a place where we could refactor this to use the backoff function. I'm not going to bother doing the CrunchBase stuff though, because while the data seems relatively accurate, it's way too much fucking work. Because they don't, the robots.txt is cool with us, but the way how their JavaScript works means that I have to query it with an actual browser, and so that's just like too much effort for me today. I don't know why I have this mini concat UDF function. I don't want to know, do I? Oh. Yeah, let's pretend that this cell doesn't exist. Okay, this is the other one that I was going to rewrite. I was going to rewrite the LookUpTown to use NLTK instead of Tone Analyzer 3 because I don't work at IBM anymore. And I don't have free access to Tone Analyzer 3, and NLTK is free. I'm sure Tone Analyzer 3 has many fancy features and benefits that I just never bothered to figure out. Yeah. Oh, this part, dataproc, the preview version now supports it, so we can take out that snarky comment. We'll replace this document with the word documents. We're going to go up and find, oh, well, to do Pandas UDF accelerate, but multiple pieces of information returned at the same time. Doesn't work super great. So that's probably a Spark 2.4 thing. So that's awesome. We're going to go ahead and replace this thing with our NLTK import. Oh, actually, there's some other magic that I'm going to want to use here that I'm going to go steal from another project that I have, I think. GitHub.com, Holden K, Sparkling, ML. So Sparkling ML. Oh, I mean, I guess this was using Spacey. Was it also using NLTK? NLTK. Hey, cool. Yeah, sure. Let's use this one for now, because I think it's the one that we have. Take out that to do. Looks up the tone for a specified document. Doesn't return a JSON blob anymore. Cool. Looks up the sentiment. Look up. Sentiment. Yeah, this is kind of a hack. In theory, we don't need it because I use the setup script, but maybe... What actually... I already installed the Vader lexicon, so I'm not going to put that hack in. In theory, it's going to work. For reals. At least 30% possibility. We can see this is also blocked on the same issue, like the other thing that I was trying to do earlier. Okay, cool. Make our sentiment analyzer. I mean, to do Holden, consider broadcast variable. I mean, we could do that, but I'm kind of lazy. So that's cool. Broadcast. I mean, let me rephrase it. We could make it better. We left a node for ourselves, and if I decide to make it better, that's the thing that could totally happen. So, Vader lexicon, sparkling ML. Oh yeah. Sid. Yeah. Document. Cool. And we can rewrite this to use pandas if we only wanted to know how positive it is, but I'm kind of lazy. Cool. Ooh, yeah, lookup tone becomes lookup sentiment. Oh. Well, that's fine. I don't really care about. Cool. So we've got negative, neutral, and positive. Oh no, you didn't, girl, is not very positive, it would appear.
Oh no, you didn't, girl, is one of the comments?
Oh no, that's my test comment.
Oh.
Okay, cool. This is the mbox thing. This is all test code here. It's just in the middle and kind of unnecessarily ugly. Yeah. Okay, that gives it a schema. This does the non-blocking saver load. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some more work with the mbox data. Could take a little bit. Actually, it could take more than a little bit. Oh, damn it. I really wish I had my Spark. Ooh, I can take my morning drugs. It's Monday. When are you going to work?
I'm waiting for my laundry to be done. I'm washing my dress so I can wear it to the wedding.
Which one?
The tiki room dress.
Okay. Yeah, my wife is washing her tiki room dress so that she can wear it to the wedding. What do you want me to wear to the wedding?
I don't care.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how fancy the wedding is going to be, but I'm me and weird, so I'm just going to wear my dress with the tiki birds.
That's fine.
I don't know. They said to bring clothes to change into for the bonfire.
That's a onesie.
Yeah. I'll wear my dragon one.
Okay, well, we don't leave until tomorrow, right?
No, we leave
All
tomorrow early, though.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yeah, it's like 6 in the morning.
Oh, god damn it. I should probably book some more flights. Submit some more expense reports. Damn it, this part's taking a really long time, and because I don't have the Spark Web UI, I can't really introspect what's going on super well. This is really annoying. I could go back to that test, which was annoying me while this part is happening. I should do that. This is essentially just a Java version of a Scala test, which we already have. So let's go find the sample data frame test. Oh, actually, wait. Magic and int magic, there's no basic magic. So it's entirely possible basic magic that we just called the wrong function. Okay, yeah. Magic time. So let's go into sample data frame. Sample Java data frame test.java. Sorry, I'll replace 2df with timedf. Timedf. Okay, magic time. Because the inheritance doesn't really make sense that other way. Okay. That looks reasonable. Do. Oh yeah, okay. Go back to magictime.java. It does not extend basic magic because that would not quite make sense. Okay. Cannot find symbol method list. Magic time. Oh, yeah, that's not a list. That's an RDD. Why? That's actually a Java RDD, most likely. What the hell is this code doing? This code was not properly ported from Java. I don't think this test has ever worked. Oh yeah, no, this calls 2df on the function, so this should be a data frame. I don't know why we're using different conversion mechanisms here. So let's not do that. Yeah, oh, this test is not a very happy sample, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, man, it would help if I could spell better. Resource list. Okay, cannot find symbol variable sc. What is this extending? It's extending a Java data frame suite base, which should definitely have a Spark context. But it doesn't appear to. Yeah. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, that would have to be a data frame as well anyways. But we don't have SC parallels. List, magic time. get rid of SC parallelize. Not. Yeah. Multi-language projects are sometimes a little rough around the edges. Okay, cool. There we go. Go ahead and swap this in for timedf. And timedf. Cool. Let's run this test because it almost certainly has never been run. Test only, com, /caro, Spark testing, sample, Java, data frame test. Or I mean, if it has been run, it was last run a while ago. This is because this only applies to pre 2.0, and regular CI only runs for 2+, and it's only when we get to release time that I run any of the things that are for 2.0. So things like this sneak in. That's not great, but cool. Let's see how the... Oh, cool. So, good sign. That definitely worked, kind of, I guess. I don't know. In that, okay, the data's there. That's really annoying to look at, though. So, data.map. So that's, the data map thing is kind of frustrating. I want to see who this is in reply to. So let's go ahead, we're going to do a take 20. Let's do 200. Okay. Insert cell below. Dir records 0. No, it's record 0 dot data. All right, let's go record 0 dot data. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So here is our happy friend. We want to look for reply to. That's our happy friend. Okay, cool. Test approximate equal failed in what is really not all that surprising. And it failed with the exception null. Fuck. Let's replace magix 2 with magix 1. See if this passes. I mean, that wouldn't be good enough, but if it does, that's a good, it narrows down our search. Nope, still fails with null. Okay, so assert data frames approximately equal magix 1, magix 2, magix 1. Okay, data frame magic 1 df. This is just to make sure that the data frames that we've constructed are actually valid, because if not, that would, explain the bad behavior. Huh. What happens if we get rid of this? Test approximate equal. Oh, this is timestamps. Timestamps are working fine. Shit, I'm debugging the wrong one. It's time row. Let's go find that. Time row. Could definitely see this. Okay. We actually have a function to do that, so let's go ahead and use the function, which is timedf magics. Yeah, approximate equal time rows. Okay, cool. So let's go from yeah, okay. So we assert approximately true that row 1 is equal to row 1 with 0 variance, which seems reasonable. If this test fails, that's the thing to dig into. We might be doing something wrong with timestamps inside of the prox equals function. Could definitely see that. Oh, no, that worked. That's weird. Let's run it again. It's possible that, oh, we were probably just referencing something. The JSC directly was probably, maybe, let's hope that was the case. If this test passes, I'll be super happy. Come on, 11. Fuck. Alright. Well, narrowed it down to here, probably. Sample Java data frame test. Okay, let's go find. Okay, so this is being imported from Java data frame suite base, data frame suite base, which inherits data frame suite base like data frame. Oh yeah, this should not be true. Those strings are different. Alright, okay, so this test was just incorrect. Let's go ahead and fix this. Maybe now it'll work. We should probably switch the assertion around for approximate equals, but that's fine. And then more verbose exceptions, but really exciting. If this worked. No. Yeah, let's double check. Row 1, row 2 tolerance, data frame suite base, def of prox equals. Okay, def prox equals yeah, let's debug this. It's kind of janky, but whatever. Frontline. Sorry for the jump over into Scala land. I wanted to debug this quickly before I go to work, which is definitely what I say, as I will probably get to work only for lunchtime now. So that's cool. Oh, fuck, the print lens. Oh, fuck. I hate... This is a really annoying thing to debug, but I really need to, because it's a testing library. Yeah, but the print lens aren't going to show. How do I change the SBT? We are calling a prox equals, yeah. Yeah. Oh fuck, because this is going through the Java runner, which is why this is so annoying. Damn it. Fuck. I don't want to debug this, but I need to. Approximate equals time. Nope. Do we not have approximate equals time inside of this? We don't. Oh, this is, the approximate equals time is new. Fuck, and that timestamp might be different in Java. Damn it, this is new functionality that I actually need to... validate. Fuck. Okay, whatever. We'll come back to this. We'll validate the timestamps another, or I'll continue the Spark testing base release maybe tomorrow or something. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to doing fun things, or I mean at least slightly more fun things for me. Okay, so I want to also extract mailing list posts, mbox df raw data, get field, reply to alias in reply to, well, let's just actually keep it as reply to. The only thing is some of those are not going to have it. So let's go ahead and go into the Spark SQL documentation and double check that. Python, it's going to be SQL. Get field. Expression that gets an item at position ordinal out of a list. Okay, cool. Yeah. Dot otherwise. Cool. Yeah. Because the from and body should always be present. Reply to should not always be present. Yeah, does that sound right? Well, let's run it and see what happens. Nope, not happy. Otherwise can only be applied on a column previously generated by when. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and f dot when. Is there a has field, please? Oh, fuck. Get. Yeah, so this is actually, this should really be a get item, not a get field. Because if we look at the schema that we're getting back, it's the data is a map of string to string. So this should actually, well, let's see what happens. Maybe it'll do the smart thing. Did that work? That's weird. Why isn't this evaluating? Oh, did I insert a markdown cell? Insert cell below 1 + 1. Yeah, okay. Records. Yeah, okay. That's what we would expect. Are these all? These are all in reply to. Well, you okay? Let's find, in theory it should give us nulls, I guess. It's not specified, but let's check to make sure that that's the behavior that we actually get out of it. And then it's not just going to throw exceptions later for us. So, wait, where was I? Fuck. Oh yeah, okay. Is null. No reply. Cool. It's not happy about that. Data frame. Oh, yeah. Reply to. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I probably need to change that. Let's just make sure that this totally exists. No, wait. Fuck. Oh, yeah, god damn it. Cell below. Cool. So that works as expected. That's awesome. Okay. That is great. Yay! Okay. Don't need this anymore. Cell. Yeah, alright, where's the whatever. Fuck it. Delete the cell later day. Okay. So that's all well and good. We don't need the sample here anymore. Or the sample here. Actually, let's see what other cells we might want out. What's in record 0? We already have the project name and the box type. And the data, the spam level, I don't. Content type, thread index, thread topic, from, I mean, content language could be certainly interesting. I don't know if that's going to give us anything in particular, but let's extract that while we're here. Because, I mean, I don't imagine we're going to have a lot to do about things. Raw data, get field, alias, content underscore language. Cool. Okay, that's fine. We should save this somewhere if we don't already. Looks like we don't. Let's go ahead and save it. That's up here. Non-blocking. df save or load. df target. Okay. This is not perfect code. I want to fix this up later, but let's go ahead and use this down here. Yeah. Oh, actually, this thing, let's install Python while we're at it. Requirements.txt, Python, Jupyter.sh. Python, just since we're, for the next time we reboot the cluster anyways. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, mailing list posts, inbox df underscore. Yep. And we normally do, yeah, so we'll do this, format ASF. Wherever the hell this thing is down here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. Processed mbox data. Seems legit. And that'll probably run for a while in the background now. So, yeah, that's pretty great. Actually, what else do we want to kick off to run in the background before I go and ride my scooter to work? Just going to do some sentiment analysis that can wait. CrunchBase info also totally. That can wait. Authors to GitHub usernames. That's probably already running in the background. These things all look fine. There's nothing else that we need to kick off. I don't think. Okay, yeah. So the next part that I want to do after this one is go ahead and okay, yeah, we've got the data frames here, dfs, to compute the sample. And so this gives us the sample size. I guess we might as well. Run this. So we can see there's a total of 18,000 distinct commit authors. That's actually really not all that many. Yeah, okay, this shows us it by project. Yeah. And this will tell us the number of people that we need to sample to get So it turns out sampling really doesn't decrease it all that much. However, as we can see, shoestring budget, not great. Let's go ahead and look at people who've been active in the last 365 days. Active distinct authors. This gives us the total active distinct authors in the past 365 days. Says there's 2,712 active distinct authors in the last 365 days. So what we can go ahead and do here, so num authors by project is computed up here. And so we'll go ahead and we'll redo this for recent people. So people who have contributed in the past year. Insert cell below, and so we go ahead and instead of distinct authors, we take active distinct authors latest commit. Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck. No, not, oh. Active, and active. Oops. Oh, well. Whatever. Run that again. Yeah, that's a lot less people. It's a lot more like what I would expect. And we're going to go ahead and compute the active sample sizes here. Yeah. Insert cell below. Active. Okay. That gives us a slightly different number. I think we could also filter out projects with less than like 10 people on it, or less than 30 active people on it, but I mean, actually we should probably do that while we're here anyways. Maybe at least 10. Well, let's see what the count comes out to be here. Insert cell below. Active sample sizes group by no, active. Okay, so there's raw sample sizes, which we computed up here. Yes, and then we did the save load. Insert cell below. Active sample sizes. Okay, let's run these two. Okay, it's not happy for reasons. What are they? Tell me your reasons. Module not found SciPy? What the hell? That should not have happened. We have Pandas installed. Right? Don't we? We don't? What the? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, why is this one failing? Let's run this again. This error message, I'm confused why it's saying that its SciPy isn't installed. Because that doesn't like make an excessive amount of sense. Compute num required sample 1. Compute num required sample 1. I guess we just don't have SciPy installed on these machines. That's kind of weird. I think I have a hack up at the top to fix this. It's kind of a hack. I don't really like it. But let's just do it for today because I'm insert cell below. Num, fuck, it's like dir sc, it's num, nope. Let's go into the coffee boat project because that does most the thing that I'm going to copy over. It's going to be a hack. Okay. Okay. Hack stolen from coffee boat. I'm really confused why we don't have SciPy installed on these machines. Oh, is it sys? Sys.exec. Should probably do it this way anyways. Import subprocess. Subprocess.call. Give it an array. And the array is going to have pip install and SciPy. And this is just because I don't want to reboot the cluster, and I'm really lazy. Oh. Are you shitting me? Pip is not in the path? That's... What? Okay. Sysexec. That's exec. I don't want Python execute shell command. Yeah, I want to run it through the shell. Why is subprocess.call? Yeah. Let's do os.system. Okay, this is a hack, and if os.system doesn't work, I'm just going to be done for the day. OS, well, and by for the day, I mean until I go to work. Alright, that looks like it worked. if the executors are being reused. Oh, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, yeah. I guess I need to bounce the cluster because the executors might be being reused. Oh, actually, it's probably also not installed locally. Pip install SciPy. Yeah. So I think the hack that I did, wherever it is, did not work. Return, well, return, because I want to, os.system should give me a, like, happy exit code, right? Not, yeah. So that's why. Looks like the path doesn't have pip on it, and so it's kind of a shit show. I'll get rid of this hack. I should really switch to using CoffeeBoat for this project. Let's save in checkpoint, download the thing again, and I'm going to go ahead and restart the cluster. One more time for good measure, I think. But that's going to be it for today. It's 11 o'clock. I should go to work. I'm pretty sure I probably have some meetings. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a lovely week ahead of you. Sorry this live stream was kind of all over the place. I just had a bunch to do this morning.